Hello boys and girls, we're going to start our next project of how to do our spells project on our medieval. So you are going to have two characters on a background, and the first character is going to do a spell on the second character. So we are going to be learning a new tool today. The new tool we're going to learn is a new event. It's called broadcasting. So basically one character sends a message and the other character receives the message. Okay, so you are going to start here and we're going to think of a spell. Now these can be anything. You could spin, color, go up and down, glide around, anything that you really want it to do. You could change the size. There's so many options that you can do here. I'm going to show you how to do a few. So the first one I'm going to say is spin. So now she's going to broadcast a message. She's going to go new message and I'm going to call it spin. So it's going to spin. So now she broadcasts spin. This is her telephone to the other character to say, and now I'm going to say broadcast spin. So when I spin, a spin is you just make them go round and round. So if I want them to go round and round and turn 15 degrees, I know that 15 degrees times 24 equals 360, so that's going to get it to go all the way around. So that would be an easy one. If you wanted it to do more than once, then you could put that also inside. Don't put it inside a forever loop because you don't want it to spin forever. It won't continue the program. So maybe you want it to spin 3 times. So it's receive spin. He does it 3 times. Okay, so now you come back over here and you think of a different spell. What's a different spell? So I'm going to say, maybe I'm going to say disappear. Okay, so I'm going to disappear. So now I'm going to go to my events. I'm going to say broadcast, but I don't want spin again because I want to do something different. So now I'm going to say new message and I'm going to say disappear. So now I have to create a new one of these. So now I'm going to say when I receive disappear, I'm going to hide. So that means if I'm going to hide, I need to have some shows. So I'm going to make sure I say show at the beginning just in case. And then I'm going to say hide. And in order for it, so you don't want to say hide show right away because then you won't see it. It's so fast you won't see it. So add a wait in there and then add the show. And so then you would, so now when I receive this one, he hides and shows. So maybe you want to wait just a few more seconds. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here. So before I have her say disappear, I want this one to be done spinning. So I want to make sure, I'm going to debug that I add in a time. So I'm going to try 2 seconds. I might need to play with that time a little bit, but 2 seconds is a good starting spot. So you may have to just play with your time. So now so now I'm going to think of another one. So let's say I want to change the color. So I'm going to say color, and then we have to get our event, and you're going to say broadcast, get a new message, and call it color. Now you're going to come over here, you're going to get a new message, you're going to call it color, and on this time it's going to be similar to this one. So you're going to get a forever, you're going to get a loop, and under your looks there is a button here that says change the color. So I could change the color effect and I could repeat that 10 times. And if you wanted to slow it down, you could slow it down. And maybe you want to repeat that for 30 times. Okay, so now I do this. She says spin. Says disappear. Color. And you could go on and on about what you wanted to do on this. Now, I accidentally misspelled a word, so I'm going to debug that. So these are just a few of the things they could do. In the next video, I'll show you a few more tricks.